Hi guys, this is Lada from Astrolada.com, and before I start with the monthly horoscopes for July, I want to make a short announcement that I will be doing a webinar for just £20, I think it's about $28, on the 14th of July, and this webinar will be about Jupiter going into Libra. And anyone who subscribes at the end of the seminar, at the end of the webinar, I'm going to be looking at their personal charts and discussing how it's going to affect them personally, and I'm going to go through all the signs. I'm going to go through the specifics that you're not going to get anywhere on any video online. So subscribe. You can subscribe for this webinar at astroladawebinar@gmail.com. I'll put the email here, and I'll give you all the details how to log in. And if you're not able to log in on the appropriate day, on the 14th of July, when the webinar is on Thursday, the day of Jupiter, of course, because we're talking about Jupiter, you'll get a free recording, and you can send your chart details as well to look at them quickly. And I have another announcement. I'm looking for new psychics, astrologers, and tarot card or angel card readers who want to partner with me on Astrolada.com and who want to work together with me. And yes, if you're interested in such job opportunities, again, write to me at astroladawebinar@gmail.com. Hi Cancer, this is your July 2016 horoscope with me, Lada from Astrolada.com. And what a great month. This is the month of Cancer, where the energy of Cancers is being rejuvenated because there will be a new moon in your sign. And this is when the new moon is when the sun and the moon join together in the sky, and they're joining in your sign. So this is the male and the female coming together, mother and father, to create new beginnings. So this is during, especially around your birthday, or even if it's your ascendant in Cancer only, in July or from the end of June, there is like a new program that is being imprinted on your astral body, which will impact you for the next 12 months. So what does it mean? This is a month to start new beginnings. This is a month when the universe will give you inspirations in regards to what the next 12 months will bring you. They can, or what you're going to be working over the next 12 months. And usually when there is a new moon in your sign, when the sun is in your sign, basically in Cancer, this is when people start getting energy again to come out to come out and play, to come out recharged with new positive energy, recharged with new ideas, and you'll be getting those ideas. So write them down, and if possible, make the first few steps in regards to that direction. And so yeah, this is your month, July. Cancers, come out and shine, make new plans, if possible initiate them. And the first house is the physical body as well. You can have more energy than usual. And not only that, it's not only the sun in your sign, Cancer, but Venus and Mercury as well. So what does it mean? Especially till the middle of July. After that, Venus and Mercury move into the next sign in Leo. But till the middle of July, your Cancers, first of all, can improve your physical appearance, because Venus is the planet of beauty, passing your, whether it's your sun, moon, or ascendant, it's the self planets, you know, is the planets of physical appearance. You can become more magnetic, attract more supporters. You can attract things to you just by being more diplomatic, more charming. And Mercury and Venus together in your sign, definitely Mercury is communications, Venus is harmony, charm. So even in your communications, you'll be charming. If you have important presentations to make, do them now in July. If you have important meetings with people to communicate with, Mercury, do them now, because you can be very impactful in a very emotional way. You can impact people as well on a deep level, because this is Cancer after all. Cancer goes straight to the heart of people. This is the sign of the soul. So when Mercury is there, your communications can be very effective and can be very emotional and impactful. If you're in any careers that require communication, that require beauty, art, which is Venus, that require diplomacy, you have the green light in July, you know. And also Venus can bring to you more experiences of pleasure, of indulgence, more experiences of physical and sensual rewards of some sort, like good food, like good pleasant environments, good romantic dates, for example, and more social contacts, which is Mercury. So yeah, starts very positively this month in July, till the middle of July in particular. And at the same time, Mars is going direct. That's another great news. And Mars for Cancers rules your 5th house. It's going direct in your 5th house. In the last 3 months it was retrograde, even 4 months Mars was retrograde. So if there was some complications that happen in your life in regards to 5th house matters, in regards to your children, whether it's arguments or escalation, like the child being more unruly, or maybe complications in regards to conception of children, or in regards to your creative projects, this is the 5th house as well. If you had to work extra hard in regards to creative projects, whether it's your business that you're working on, improving something, you know, because 5th house also rules having your own business. So those of you who have their own business or self-employed, 5th house rules them because you're the creative genius. You don't take orders from bosses. You're the one with your own creative intelligence that rules that business. So that's the 5th house. So if you've been working very hard in the last couple 2-3 months in such matters, and they've been they took a lot of energy from you and you still haven't seen results, now when Mars starts moving directly, all those things starts improving. So all those things start giving results. All those complications in regards to business, or in regards to creative projects, or in regards to romance, because 5th house rules romance, dating, flirting. If there was some complications or escalations with problems that signified by people of the 5th house, children or lovers or boyfriends, girlfriends, if there was such, you know, issues, they start getting resolved, and they start, you know, door starts getting open in front of you, and you start moving ahead with such matters, and you start seeing the results if you put extra efforts in those, in regards to, you know, what the results will be, rather than just having to put still more efforts. So that's one great news. And Mars also rules for you Cancers your 10th house of career. So if there was some complications in regards to career, some extra pressure on you, some extra demands, or something that slowed down because the planet that rules your career was moving backwards, or if you had to work extra hard on some projects in regards to your career, now when Mars starts moving direct, you start seeing the results of those extra hard efforts. Or if there was some complication with an authority figure, which is the 10th house, Mars starts moving direct, those problems with authorities, whether it's government, or whether it's your boss, or whether it's your father, anyone with a bit more authority or experience, these problems start getting resolved. Or if you're working on a project with such organizations or with such bosses and they were more demanding, you start seeing the results of those. And or if you're working very hard in your career, you know, you probably get now, you see the fruits of your efforts gradually over July and August. Okay, that's the one good news, the two good news, you know. And then we have Neptune Square Saturn, the whole of June, July, August, September. You maybe are feeling this influence already, and it's not going to repeat for, I think, like 8 years after that. And that's a very important transit, and it's very long lasting. So I'm giving you a peek into the next few months, actually, Cancers. So Saturn is in Sagittarius, which for you is your 6th house of work. And Neptune is in your 9th house of belief systems and foreign countries and higher education. So how is that going to work? Well, Neptune is trying to dissolve the boundaries of Saturn with its hard aspect. So it's trying to dissolve certain belief systems that you hold in regards to your health, for example. The 6th house is health. It's trying to dissolve certain old ways of how you approach your health, your daily routines, your health routines. Neptune wants you, in the best case scenario, by September, by the end of September, you'd have left the old routines, which is Saturn. Saturn wants to hold on to the status quo, to do the same thing over and over again. But as they say, it's a madness to keep doing the same thing in the same way and expect different results. And it's connected to your health, Saturn in the 6th house. It's connected to your daily routines, and it's connected to your work as well, because 6th house is anything that we have to do on a daily basis. If you're employed for someone, this is the 6th house. If you have daily routines like exercise, waking up, exercising, then going to work, then working for 4 hours, then going home, cooking, all those daily duties and responsibilities, that's kind of those boring things we have to do day over, day in and day out. This is the 6th house, and Neptune wants to dissolve how you're doing this. Neptune wants to, you know, maybe give you a different perspective, maybe, and if you're resisting this, if you're resisting releasing some old structures in regards to your work, in regards to your health, in regards to your daily routines, and if you're trying to do them like control things too tightly in that area of your life, then Neptune will say, well, some things are beyond you. Some things, God has a better plan for them. And it might feel like a loss there. You might feel like you're feeling confused or at a loss, or that you're feeling that things are dissolving in some way there and you cannot control them some way. And you have to let go and trust that process, because by the end of this period, by October, September, basically you'd have a more a different structure there. You'd have a more, I'm not saying more lax structure, but sometimes we have to let and lose a bit the reins in order to be able to see different perspectives and to appropriate new ways of doing matters, especially in regards to your health, in your daily routines, in your work, how you structure it then, how efficient you are with your duties and responsibilities. So this might be a bit hard because we try to keep those things in control and plan them, but Neptune now says no. You have to let go of your beliefs, how things should be done, and what the results of your efforts should be as well. Maybe God has a bigger, better plan for you in those areas. But in the worst case scenario, it can undermine a little bit your health. It can undermine a little bit your ability to systemize, to regulate your daily environment and your work responsibilities. But in order to bring you a different, higher perspective, again, as I say. At the same time, Saturn is making a square to your Neptune in the 9th house, and Neptune is transiting now the 9th house, which is your belief systems. And Neptune is boundaryless, it's limitless. And Saturn says there, put some structure in your belief systems. Put some more order there. Saturn wants the opposite from Neptune in your 9th house. Or if you're trying to arrange something in regards to traveling, higher education, Saturn will say you have to work harder now for the next 3-4 months. Because the 9th house is higher education, pre-qualification. Saturn can show you if you've made some mistakes in regards to higher education, in regards to pre-qualification, in regards to the bigger vision you have for your life, which is overall the 9th house, where you're heading, what is your long-term goal, what brings you meaning in life. Saturn will say, okay, now we have to restructure some of those things that you believe bring you meaning, and that we have to kind of even limit them, to put more order in them, because Neptune has no order. Saturn is the opposite. Saturn demands order from Neptune, from your 9th house now, from any documents in regards to foreign travel and relocation. Any mistakes can come to the surface. Any 9th house rules court cases and law. So if you've been in the wrong with the law, Saturn can try to correct it. Or if you're in some kind of a court case right now, Saturn can say, now you have to really stop being ambivalent. If someone's been lying to you in a court case or misleading you, now this will crystallize so you can get the truth. So yeah, this is kind of how the energies will be working. And if you're trying to travel somewhere or relocate in a foreign country, Saturn will say you have to put your back into it, sort out the details, and be more systemized about how you approach that. Okay, so that's the overall influences for you Cancers. Thank you so much. And I will subscribe to my channel, follow me on YouTube, follow me also on my Facebook, where I give competitions for free readings with me, free readings with my psychics and my astrologers, personal readings that is, and when we do a lot of free tarot card, angel card readings, astrology updates. It's an amazing website, Astrolada, Facebook page. So follow me there, and I will see you next month.